Jesus is God, though.
I don't believe he's God, no. Because, for example, does God know everything?
Yes.
Right, but did Jesus know the hour?
You know the hour of...
His return.
Well, I'm assuming he does.
Oh.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Let me give you the Bible. Let me show it to you. Okay. So if Jesus didn't know the hour, and you just said God knows everything, then how could he be God?
Well, if he's...
Okay. But then he wasn't God at that time, right? If you give it up. Okay, but see, again, there's a contradiction, right? Because if God knows everything, and at a point, right? Yeah.
God can do whatever he wants.
That is true.
Set that aside.
But can you
There
have?
is a Trinity.
Okay. Can you have a square circle?
I know what you're saying.
No. Let's just stay with it. Can you have a square circle? Okay. So can there be a God that doesn't know everything? It cannot. Because by definition, the Old Testament, New Testament, God knows everything. So if you're saying that Jesus gave that up, I accept what you're saying. I'm not going to debate that. But then by your definition, at that time, he wasn't God.
He was because he set aside those powers.
Okay,
while he was
but again, so let me say this, okay?
Because a
Hold
square
on.
can be a circle doesn't mean that what I'm saying isn't valid.
Why not? Right? Because if God knows everything, okay, so let me make it very simple. I get you. Choose. Let's say for example, you can just put Maavia, put the camera just on me. Don't put them in it. Yeah. So if
I'm not going to be part of your training video.
Notice a trend here. These Bible thumpers, these so-called preachers, pastors, Bible teachers, whatever, they'll walk up to our stall very confidently. They'll see a sign that says Jesus Muslim and they'll be ready for their refutation. But as soon as you start presenting evidences to them, the first thing they're going to do is not want to be recorded. In the beginning, they want the camera on them. They don't mind. When they realize they're going to lose this debate, they don't want to be recorded, right? And then the next thing you will see is they're going to run.
Training video.
okay, if God knows everything, that's a quality of God, that he's all-knowing. If he willingly gives it up, then he's no longer God. He willingly gave that up. For example, if I say a judge can make rulings, and a judge decides, I'm not going to be a judge anymore, I'm going to give up the gavel. That's possible, but then he's no longer a judge at that time, right? So if you're saying that he gave up that ability of knowing everything, and we all already agreed that God, from his sifat, from his qualities, he knows everything, then at that time you'd have to agree that Jesus was not God because he gave it up.
I think that God can do whatever he wants.
Agreed.
Whatever God says is true.
True.
And our minds aren't as big and expansive as God's.
Right, but
So we can think we have it all figured out.
look, you know that there are clear numeric contradictions in the Bible, right? Okay, I'll show you right now.
All right, we got to...
As I said, this is phase 2. Phase 1, they want to come and debate, but when they realize they're losing, they don't want to be on camera. Phase 2, they want to run. They see the clear, undeniable contradictions in their Bible. They see that the world will see the falsehood of the beliefs that they are claiming. So now it's time to run.
All right, we got to go. Show us
One,
and then we
one,
gotta
and
go. I got two kids that
that's
gotta
it.
go.
I feel you. I don't want to keep your kids out. Okay? Joachim was 18 years old when he became king, and he ruled in Jerusalem for 1 year, right? Okay. The same Bible, the same Jehoiachin here, was 8 years old when he became king and ruled in Jerusalem for 1 year. So was he 8 or 18?
I don't know the answer to that.
So why don't you go home and take a look at that?
Wait, what is it? Who is it?
Okay. Jehoiakim. Here, I'm going to give you the verses. Would you want to write them down? Or?
Second
Okay,
Chronicles?
2 Chronicles 36:9. Okay,
Okay,
that's where it shows that this is a King James version.
yeah.
Okay, is that the one you use?
Yes.
Okay, good. And in 2 Kings 24:8, he was 18. Okay, I have more than 75 marked here. I have more than 100 at home. Clear numeric contradictions. So you know that can't be the word of God. How did Judas die? Right? Okay, so now let's look. One more. Or you guys gotta go.
One more.
Okay, one more. Okay.